There we go. Shabbat Shalom upon all Israel and the tribe of Judah forever. Welcome to Grosile, St. Lucia. We are at Grosile Beach. Right behind you, that view is Pigeon Point or Pigeon Island, Sandals, the landings. We're up in the north. And this is heading down this way is towards Rodney Bay. So welcome back to my channel. And this is the view of, I guess, the seaside view of Grosile town, city. Fishermen are here, and not any much people are on the beach. I only saw about 4 people, some kids and some adults. And I guess that's a little hotel right there. Beautiful spot to have a little business on the beach, huh? They got people here selling their food, fishermen selling their fish. They got a little roti shack, rum shop, and all of that. Lunch and dinner stuff. This is the beautiful St. Lucia. And you are the audience. I'm your host, Dr. Yaakov Israel. Call me Kobe. So today we have to learn something new. Yeah, there is something new to learn every Shabbat. The Creator has something He wants us to learn every week. And if we were to pay attention, like the scripture says, the heavens declare the glory of Yah, and the firmament shows His handiwork. Day unto day utters speech, and night unto night shows forth knowledge. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. And so if we are listening, we're paying attention, we would hear the voice of Jah speaking to us in all of creation. Now let me zoom this camera so you can get a better view. He speaks to us in the heavens. You know, there are birds flying right now, and those birds are testimony that we who are the righteous will fly one day. There's a scripture in Isaiah that says, "They that wait upon Jehovah shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint." And if you take your foot off the Sabbath, Isaiah 58 verse 13 and 14, "If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath, from doing thy pleasure on my holy day, and keep the Sabbath honorable, make it a delight, and honor Him, not doing thine own ways, nor finding thy own pleasure, or speaking your own words, then I'll cause you to ride upon the high places of the earth, and I'll feed you with the heritage of Yaakov or Jacob, your father, your ancestor." And if you've been watching my videos following before, you have heard me say time and time again that St. Lucians are Shemitic people, the children of Israel, specifically the tribe of Judah, that was put into captivity by the Greeks and the Romans. And we don't know who we are, and that's why the scripture is written that Yeshua came to seek and to save that which was lost. The lost people, the lost sheep, which is Judah. And when you don't know who you are, you're going to do all kinds of stuff. You're going to be a part of all kinds of religions, serve all kinds of gods, which is what He prophesied, that because we disobey His commandments, we'll be put into captivity. We'll serve other gods that our ancestors never heard about, never knew about. And we'll commit all the abominations worse than the nations. And that's how a lot of us are living today, unfortunately. But His word came to pass. And that's why we need to review, read, study the books of Deuteronomy. Because that's what's happening. That explains our dilemma. Why we're in the predicament that we are in. And the way out is simple: faith and obedience. Because the word written was, if you obey me, I'll bless you, I'll bless you, I'll bless you in so many different ways, in so many different ways. But if you disobey me, I'll curse you and curse you and curse you in so many different ways. And so, restitution, redemption, reconciliation, and reparations comes from obedience to his commandments that we have been failing to keep. Revelation chapter 12, verse 17. The whole chapter is talking about the woman that was put into the wilderness for 1260 years. That was in Africa for 1260 years, which ended in 1798, which around that time slavery was beginning to be abolished. And in 1806, the British abolished the slave trade, and then many other nations followed suit after that, way up until well, so-called abolished, but it's now slavery in a different form. It's a mental slavery. It's not a physical slavery. We don't have chains on our hands and on our feet or around our neck. We have a mental slavery. We're captive. We're under the powers of all the nations of the world, and we can't seem to rise up. We can't seem to do better than they. We are at the bottom and not at the top. We are the borrowers and not the lenders. We are cursed in so many different ways. We don't realize why my life is filled with all these problems. Why is all this bad stuff happening to me? I just gave you the answer. That's what this video is about. And so I hope that you can take heed and read and just simply obey. That's where reparations come from. Obedience. Obey his commandments and we will be blessed. We will rise. The resurrection is taking place right now. All around America and Europe and in some places in the Caribbean, a lot of us who are descendants of Judah are waking up and realizing who we are as a people and turning back to the Father and just getting away from the false Christianity, because that is what really conquered us. It's the Roman Christianity, that false Christ and false prophets that Christ talked about. That's what Christianity is. The religion that you want to be a part of is the one that the Most High started, the one that Yeshua instituted when he came. Emmanuel chose 12 apostles, and he did not forsake the covenant. He said, I didn't come to abolish the law or destroy the law or the prophets. I came to fulfill, to carry out what the prophets prophesied of. So it's what we call the Old Testament, is actually the first covenant, is what we need to go back to, because that's where the answers are found. Let me take you on a little spin while I'm talking. Guess I've been talking a little too much and not showing you too much of where we are. But that's the reason why our dilemma is, and the answer to the problem. I have learned in my life to become a problem solver and stop complaining about the problems, and learn to figure out the best way to solve them. And so I'm giving you answers to your questions and to your problems in your life, to help you rise financially, to heal your broken relationships, to mend your life where it has been broken, and to bring deliverance to the captive and set the captive free. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little seat right here. I just jumped off that dock a few times, but I'm gonna cut this video short like I usually do with all my videos and keep it under 10 minutes. And I'm gonna say Shabbat Shalom and wish you the best Shabbat ever. That I hope that I taught you something that you never knew before. And please subscribe, like the video, share the video with all your friends, and watch my other previous videos. Watch all of the back videos, because I mentioned, gave more evidence, I gave facts, I gave science, I gave history, I gave scripture. Most important thing, so you can know that what I'm saying is not just hearsay. This is facts. This is evidence. This is the truth, the way, the truth, and the life. And so I want us to wake up, Israel. Ezekiel 36, dry bones resurrected, and that's what's happening. Dry bones resurrected. Until next time. Shabbat Shalom.